Welcome to the Life with Arellanos podcast. Ang Yayon's house.
Welcome back to the Life with Arellanos podcast. This is episode something. And our topic for today is
Keeping the fire burning.
keeping the fire burning. How do we keep the fire burning?
Burning ba?
I think it's still burning.
Burning bridges.
Grabe naman to. I think it's still burning. After 4 kids. Not like flambe burning, that type. No, I mean, it's... But...
How would you describe it now? Like, how is it different to when we were just boyfriend and girlfriend?
Oh, that's a good question. Kasi parang...
Tell me you love me.
No. I think, iba naman yung when we were boyfriend-girlfriend, parang the priority is... When we were like, the love was heightened, lalo na when I asked you, if you were already ready to get married. Uh-huh. We both felt na parang, di ba, yung love natin was so heightened na parang we know na, oh my God, this is the perfect time. Di ba? And we were
parang there was nothing that we were more sure of.
And that was after 7 years. Mind you, for the other listeners who don't know, there's something happened that led us to I guess realizing that, oh my God, we really love each other.
There were some let's say there were challenges,
hiccups,
some major obstacles that we had to get through as a couple.
We were supposed
but
to,
it's also those obstacles that made us realize how much we actually meant to each other.
Correct.
And hence, it was after that we really gave each other importance.
Yeah, and I feel like in hindsight, sobrang importante. It feeling ko it was fate that it parang nakasulat na.
It doesn't mean that what happened was good. But,
no, that had to happen. Like, for example, whenever like people ask people, hey, I know you've had so many bad experiences, but if given a chance,
would you change anything?
Would you change anything? Would you change anything? Sasabihin niya automatically, no, because I am who I am now because of those experiences. Hence, feeling ko, it had to happen. Yeah. Then we realized that we're like, oh my God, we love each other.
I'm sure yung mga nakikinig, ano kaya nangyari sa kanila? Ano ba yun? Sino ba yun? Si Drew ba yun? Or si Iya? Malalaman niya rin.
Oh, grabe. Wow,
malalaman niya rin. Why?
Did you work in Showbiz Lingo? Parang ganda ng mga teasers mo.
Ano ba?
Showbiz Lingo.
Wait,
Showbiz Lingo na.
But you didn't answer my question, like how different the love is.
Lumilihis na naman tayo.
Yan ka na naman eh. This is Drew Arellano for you, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why. My point is, when we realized how important we were together, the love was heightened. Yeah. Fast forward to now having 4 kids, we have like parang our love is like shared. We're giving different percentages, diba? So, syempre yung love natin is still the same, but sometimes because of we're giving time and whatever, our time and love and effort to you, Astro, or to Duday, or to Leon, to Primo, feeling ko nagkukulang din yung time together natin. Yeah. Hence, I feel na
we really have to schedule make time to be with each other.
That's why Iya had this really great idea that started a few years back. Was it a few years back, I think?
Which idea was this? I have many great ideas. Wow!
Wow. Oh, wow. No. You said na parang, hey, you know what? Let's have a date once a week. Tayo lang. Lalo na now, it's so important, it's so vital.
I don't think I'll take credit for that. Maybe that was you, love.
Ganda.
I actually didn't remember. Yeah.
Actually, sinabi ko lang yun para sabihin mo talaga na. Just kidding. No, but yeah, that's what we normally do.
Yeah.
Hopefully
we're not consistent with
not
it.
as
There are
consistent.
some weeks when, and and it's funny because we go through weeks na minsan nakakalimutan because things get busy. You get busy doing your thing, I get busy with my thing. Sometimes meron tayong mga hinahabol. And then we reach a point where we're just kind of heated and and we just know. I think we're very aware when we're just not seeing eye to eye.
And we know if there is something that we need to discuss
Address.
and we need to address, which we just did recently.
Yeah.
And we think it's such a great thing to talk about these things because
and to actually confront them.
To confront.
Because I think maybe that's where actually confronting even just the smallest of things can be hard.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's these small things that a lot of people tend to sweep under the rug.
Correct. And I think if like yung water is being symbolized by those hurdles, those little conflicts, those little resentments, yun yung nagpapatay ng apoy, konti-konti. Di ba? If we address that, then liliyab ulit yung apoy. Parang ganyan. Okay ba?
Okay yung
Ayos
metaphor ba yung tawag doon? Analogy ba yun? Like for what? For instance?
For instance, let's say...
Actually, yun nga. Like, just small things that, like, you can have your turn of dropping down your issues with me, but like, my issues with Drew would be... Hindi, kunwari mga issues like he won't close the cabinet door, or like kunwari ka pa...
I am not a very organized person.
Yeah, it will leave kalat.
Oh, I am because I know that
even,
she's there.
And even when I clean it, magkakalat pa rin.
You know what's funny though? Sa biyahe, if I'm alone in the room, hotel room, resort, I'm actually tidy. It's weird.
Okay.
But because...
I'm supposed to bring out the best in you. Ano nangyari?
Because it's funny. Anyway, going back to your...
But they're just little things like this. Or kunwari, if there's something that he didn't do the way I hoped he would. These are little things na deep inside maiirita ka.
Right.
Or kunwari.
Because if I keep on doing it.
Yeah, or I feel like, kunwari, you used to magmumotor ka ng ilang oras, tapos samantala ako nandito ako sa bahay, doing whatever with the kids. And there would be times that maiinis ako na parang buti pa siya. Ang dami niyang oras.
Yeah.
And these...
Guys, lumalabas na to. I love it.
And these little things that, parang minsan you just have to get through that day. Baka it was just a bad day. And then you might just, put it in the past. But I feel that these things, they really build up.
They build up.
And then before you know it, you're reacting to the smallest of things.
Correct. And then
But
sasabog ka na lang.
Yeah, you're not just reacting to that. It's
Wala na.
really, it's because of a buildup of things.
Correct.
And we're aware, I'm aware of that. And I hate it when I don't like reaching that point, which is why when we do have these small things, and the moment we feel off with each other, because Drew and I are really big on energy, and we hate negative energy in our home. We hate it.
We don't like it.
Yes.
Hate is such a powerful term, but yes, we do not like it.
We do not like that kind of energy, and it kasi nakakahawa siya eh.
Yes,
and it affects many other people.
Yes, but that's why we address those yun nga, parang those small things. We have to talk about those things kasi nga we don't want to have like a snowball effect, and it's just really gonna like put out the fire. Yeah, back to that analogy.
Sige, your turn. What are the things that
turn.
you needed to address with me?
Oh yeah, well, just recently, because this is how we roll. There were times wherein I just felt that it was so hard for you to say sorry. Kahit na even the smallest of things.
So hard for me to say I'm sorry.
Yeah. So parang
I just want you to know.
See? So here I am, parang of course always apologetic with whatever I do, because I always do stuff that I have to say sorry. And then but with you nga, which we talked about already, which I let out, we dealt with it, but it was hard for you to say sorry, and then we discussed this.
Yeah.
We fixed it already. She acknowledged, you acknowledged, and
But did you notice how it was making you feel and how it was affecting how...
super. That's why, you know what I felt? Kasi there are a couple of times already that's how I felt. Sabi ko, okay, that didn't move the needle, but alam ko na unti-unti, parang, teka lang, dumadami na to, and then parang I'm feeling something already.
Parang it was irritating you more than it should.
Oo, na parang, hold on, I need to discuss this with Iya. So, which I did. And it was, di ba, it's always like, whenever we have these moments, it's important for both to have like an open mind.
Yeah.
And to find that perfect time to actually discuss things.
Yes.
Because hindi pwede yung, at the end of the day, alam mo, pagod na siya sa
Pagod na
trabaho or
siya,
whatever.
oo.
Kaya kung minsan, meron kaming tactics, after working out, yung endorphins are kicking in, that's when like, oo nga pala, no? You want to discuss about whatever? So,
this is true. We really time it like basta tapos kaming maka-workout.
yeah. And that's what's great about the title of the next episode is...
Which we will get to.
Oo, kasi this episode is
How to keep the fire
burning. Next episode is...
How to keep the fat burning.
So we're gonna be talking about...
We'll let you know how to keep the fat burning. Pero dito muna tayo sa fire. Okay?
Yeah.
Actually, love, if I were to compare our love from before to now.
Okay.
Kasi syempre before, I guess it was a lot more flirtatious. Parang, I don't know if you would say, libog ba yung tinatawag nila? Is that what it is?
Ooh,
Or,
okay.
di ba may ganun eh?
No. Yes.
Not libog in the libog way,
But
like,
it is the term libog.
yeah, but I mean, kunwari, kapag sumayaw siya, may libog siya. May ganun eh.
Right? Kumbaga that's gay lingo, right? Tama ba? It's kind of like a gay lingo na
It's
parang...
really gay lingo, but,
Di ba? No, it's
but
not?
I mean this in the most wholesome way.
Libog in the most wholesome way. Take
Okay.
note.
I mean this in the most wholesome way. I think that's how it is. You know, it's
Kilig?
It's young love. Yeah, kilig.
Kilig.
But I mean, I guess kilig. But like the things that would make me kilig then are very different to the things that would make me kilig now.
Got
when
it.
I'm with you.
Yes. Kilig nga is, I think, kilig
Yeah, probably
is the
kilig.
better term.
Kilig. Probably it's probably
Kasi
more kilig.
libog is mostly associated with something sexual, I think. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And since wala pa nga tayo, no?
yeah. Oh, no. I mean, of course,
But
we're
yeah.
raging hormones and
Yeah,
stuff.
but there was that, that fire nga. And I feel like noon, yung mga nagpapakilig sa akin, when you would visit me.
Writing of the notes?
Writing of
Of
the
the
notes.
notes.
Oh, hey, can I remind you used to write notes, ha? You might wanna remember to write them again.
Grabe.
But yeah, I loved that. I loved the writing of the
Tama yan.
notes.
Actually, tama yan. Noted.
But now, yung fire natin and yung love natin, I feel like it's unshakable.
Kasi yung
Parang
foundation
noon-
natin sobrang solid.
Yes, parang
Yes.
noon it felt young, yet there was still a chance that,
It can
The
go
reality,
haywire.
the
Yeah,
reality,
parang because of the foundation, because of our experiences na, di ba, we've been boyfriend, girlfriend for so long, nearly 10 years before we got married, and then we got married, and then as parents, we have like 4 kids, and we're working stuff out, which hopefully now is actually okay. And we're working together. Yun yung
Yes,
pinaka-importante dun eh.
that's what I feel. Now I really feel the partnership.
The partnership, correct.
And it's because we're leading this home. And we want to bring out the best in each other, because
Right.
in bringing the best out of each other, we're also trying to bring out the best. We're modeling how to bring out the best in our children.
Correct.
And I
Correct.
think that's iba talaga when you have a family na.
Yeah. Iba talaga, but like, when I look at you, like for example, when you brush your teeth, or like you pop out from the restroom, I'm gonna go inside naman the restroom to take a bath or whatever. Yung parang there are things na parang,
That aren't very sexy.
no, why are you putting stuff in my mouth? It's not that. Sometimes I just really wanna hug you. Yung ganun lang, diba? Yung normally I do
okay.
casual hugs or whatever.
No, because the reason why I said this is because, for younger couples, when, the body is still young and...
You're very conscious of this, no?
and flawless.
Yes,
Yeah, because
yes.
this is the reality.
The reality, correct.
The
Yeah.
reality that, if once upon a time I fell in love with this hot girl,
You're still a hot girl,
and then,
by the way.
wow.
See, that's the thing.
Wow.
You have to
Wait.
acknowledge also na I'm really
Okay, thanks, love.
speaking from my heart.
Okay, thanks, love.
Okay, good.
Okay, but yeah, like if once upon a time, this is what you remember of me, and then we've gone through changes, because this is also part of keeping the fire burning. How do you not let these changes in my body?
But you have bigger boobs now.
It's seasonal. Only when I have milk. Is that why you always get me pregnant? Is that why you always get me pregnant? So that I will have engorged boobs?
I am just kidding, but yeah,
No,
going
but,
back.
Yeah, diba, this is part of keeping the fire burning.
Yeah, absolutely.
How does this not change the way you see me? How do you still love this new body that's not as beautiful
You know,
as it...
ako for me kasi it's not hard to fall out of love. It's for me because of what we went through when we do, like, I don't know, when we kiss or we do the deed or whatever, because we feel like
Yeah.
doing it. I never really thought of the changes in the body. But let's talk about that, because sa akin, man, dude, you're hotter now than like, I don't know how many years ago.
I wouldn't say
because
hotter,
you know
but
why?
is there
You know
more
why?
respect maybe?
No, it's
Is
not
it- what is
about
it?
respect.
I wouldn't say hotter. Come on, love.
No. It is because what you've been through. For me, that's my definition. So parang what you've been through, your confidence, di ba? Dahil mo ng pinagdaanan, working out through pregnancy. For me, that's hot. For you kasi iniisip mo, baka it's aesthetics. Eh.
For me, of course, I'm just thinking aesthetics.
Correct. But for me, di ba? That's how I define it to be. So, I'm still like, hey, baby. So, just answer your question. So, I guess, ngayon, mo lang nalaman nun. That's how I think.
Actually,
Thank you, podcast.
in my case naman, love, I guess the effort on my end is, I guess that's part of me keeping fit. Because I want to still be my best for you. Am I gonna cry? Ano ba?
Sino bang kausap mo? Ako lang sino bang kausap mo? Ano ka ba? Nakabukas lang naman yung camera.
But totoo, love. Maybe I feel like that's probably also
You're really
part
crying?
of it. Ano ba? Naman, I always get watery eyes. My eyes are dirty. My eyes are dirty.
I always cry when I watch movies.
Yeah, that's
you
why...
never do. You never don't.
I never don't. Huh?
Yeah.
I never do.
You never.
I don't.
You don't. Sorry. You never don't.
Confused
tuloy ako.
No, but yeah, I feel like maybe that's part of it. The conscious effort. It's a chain reaction. It's for myself because I want to feel good about myself.
Okay.
But connected to that is that it's also for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want you to look at me and love me with all that I am.
Which I do. So much.
So I guess that's also part of keeping the fire burning, the way we take care of ourselves.
I think we have been. That's always actually a good thing, that we are very conscious of keeping fit, not just to look fit, but
Fit and healthy.
yeah, fit and healthy, not just to look fit, but also to live as long as possible so that we can have more time with our kids.
Yeah.
Yun.
Ikaw, is there a conscious effort on your end? Something that you try to do aside from trying to confront, these little things to avoid and prevent any negativity, negative vibes from destroying?
I just like I
Or are
enjoy,
you confident in the love that I have for you?
I feel that we're both confident with the love that we have for each other. So it's not like a conscious effort, but because I feel it already, so I don't need to walk an extra mile to actually do something and make you love me, because what I know, we're already a solid team. What we just need to do nga is
To protect what we
to
have.
protect what we have, and like schedule dates and or trips together lang
Yeah.
without the kids, because I think that's so important.
Very.
Kahit-
I really look forward to
Yeah,
this.
okay, for people who don't know, when we're together, like wherever, here, abroad, we are so great as a team.
Yeah.
Like we are great travelers as a team. 'Di ba? Parang as in sync tayo parate. What we eat, where to go, schedule, fitness, whatever.
Yeah.
Pasok tayo.
Yeah.
Pasok na
Pasok,
tayo. Because
pasok.
kasi we
And this was tested not
Even
with
bef-
not with just us as a couple, but us as a family.
yes.
Still trying to get the workout in.
Yeah.
Still trying to get,
Yeah.
our little moments for ourselves in. Yeah.
Correct.
That was tested. So
That was-
we're doing good.
Good. Yeah, I think so. I think we're doing a good job. I mean, we could still get better.
Yes.
Like, but
Love, actually, another reason why I look forward to those trips is because, for those of you who don't know, we all sleep together as a family. So, actually, matagal na kaming hindi magkatabi ni Drew sa kama.
right. And
Because we have kids in the middle of us. But, there will be moments in the middle of the night na hindi lang ako makangalabi.
oh, God.
No, but there will be times na if I see that there's a space, I'll really find that chance. I'll take that chance to kind of just snuggle up to Drew with no intention but to just cuddle, okay?
Okay.
And these are the moments I look forward to when we do travel alone.
Oh.
Because once upon a time, it was just you and me.
Sarap din yan, actually.
Diba? And so when we travel, tapos biglang we go to sleep together in bed, it's like, uy,
And it's not
the warmth of your body.
and it's not even. Sure, it will lead to whatever, if ever.
No,
like
not all the time.
Not all the time, pero it's like the warmth of like just hugging. It's for me that's more intimate. Hugging or, diba?
Speaking of keeping the fire burning, I
Yeah.
think this is where, where our love languages come in. Knowing each other's love language.
Yes. Good one.
Affection.
Yes, for me kasi like not just to you but to everybody, I love hugging.
Yeah.
I love to hug. I love to like pinch whatever.
He's a touchy guy.
I am a very touchy guy, and
So, COVID was hard on this guy. COVID was hard, even when things were kind of like.
yeah, remember we have a good friend named Alex Falcon, and during the pandemic, yung pwede na magkita, but yung tipong syempre
Pero
naka-mask
syempre,
pa rin.
ingat pa rin.
So nag-iingat kami, but we're both like huggers. So when we saw each other, like, so are we gonna, wait, hold on, bro, are we gonna hug it out? Let's hug it out, man. Okay, all right, let's hug it out. Because I love to hug.
Yeah.
I really love to hug. But so if I love to hug, friends, of course, like to you, more than hugging from the back, that's a different type of hug.
No, but
Sorry.
I feel. Do you feel that there is some sense of security that a hug from me brings? Because we don't get to hug as much as we used to.
Okay.
But but there are times when biglang you're in the kitchen or when you wake up and biglang it's like, can I have a hug?
Oh, absolutely. There, for me, buti nga we come from a family of huggers. Because my family is pretty much like super, Diba? Are you?
It's funny. I actually don't think my family is
Your dad's...
touchy.
nga pala, your dad's...
Like my dad's not very. My mom also isn't.
Your,
so maybe
your
I don't.
siblings?
I feel like no.
No, also.
But maybe that's why I became the way I am, because
Yeah.
maybe longed for it. That's how I became. So who knows. But yeah,
Give you more hugs.
But I absolutely, I think we have the same. That's one of our similar love languages.
Super.
Which is affection.
Yes.
And what else? Quality time, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's like a non-negotiable. It's constant. It's for sure. Na talagang quality time we need to. What else pa ba?
I feel like acts of service is one of mine. My love language to you.
You are correct. I remember we talked about this years ago. I think it was because of, I forgot na. Did you go to a Bible study or did you? It's about love languages, diba? Parang I didn't know na, there's a term. There's like love language. And then you were talking to me about, my love language to you is yun nga, being acts of service. I'm like, no. My love language ko, parang ako, I'm just really affectionate. Because for her, like, malaking bagay na when I was just like writing notes or ano ba?
One love language that we tested and I realized wasn't
Okay.
material.
Totoo.
The giving of gifts.
And
We are so bad with that. Okay, we are so bad. We will just tell each other what we want. Parang, anong gusto mo? Parang hindi na ako
and ito nakakatawa.
And it's better that way kasi there have been times where Drew would give me a gift and hindi ko type.
Right.
Hindi ko gagamitin. And so Drew and I were like, you know what? Let's just, wag na tayo paligoy-ligoy pa. Let's just tell me what you want, what you really, really want. And I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Okay.
And it just makes it easier. You're not wasting money. You're getting them exactly what they want. You're giving them something that they will use and appreciate. Well, you know what? You know where I realized that the giving of gifts, the material stuff wasn't working for us. When I graduated,
Okay.
and you gave me a Balenciaga purse.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
A red one when I graduated.
Okay.
And I think it was because at the time when I was, in the industry, mainstream.
Because that's part of the norm eh. Parang, you gotta buy something
Yun nga eh.
branded or whatever.
Amongst
Okay.
many other artistas who would have these Chanel bags and whatever bags.
Yeah.
So parang medyo na-influence ako na I was like, I think I want one too.
Right.
And then you got me one and it actually didn't make me happy. Like I felt tuloy na, I appreciated that you did something out of character, but I felt like, parang I feel like it wasn't from the heart.
Right.
Because it was something that, I don't know, parang na-force ka lang.
Yeah.
So that's when I realized, material things isn't our thing. But we do give little things to each other. Like, hey love, I got you, I don't know, some random something for your shoe or shoelace.
What we found out is that something related to health and wellness, that would be the best gift. Kasi we're gonna use it. Like whatever.
Like our favorite
resistance bands
or our favorite athleisure.
Athleisure, wear whatever. So parang yun yung
or a watch, like
yeah,
but definitely something for totoo love. That's
diba? Or our sleep tracker, because nga parang it's
you
part,
gave this to me.
Yeah, it's part of like
our health.
Trying to be healthy and well.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. That's actually where we see eye to eye. Ano ba?
Yeah.
It's a conscious effort, but it really is important to be aware of the connection that you have with your partner. Parang don't take these small things for granted. Even those little things that can piss you off about your partner. I think in love, that's what has helped us keep our fire alive, eh?
Communication.
And fire burning. The communication.
Yep.
Because the communication has prevented us from a lot of things going sour. I mean, you know, our means of communicating might be different. Like, I might be the one that will write 3 paragraphs and then send that to you, and you will be the type of like, you know, let's sit down and talk now.
Right.
But it's still communicating, whatever means it is. It's that the communicating, just being clear with each other, that has helped us see eye to eye, and I feel has helped us keep the fire burning.
So, communication is like the gasol that is just constantly, di ba? Tama ba?
Okay, sige.
Yung parang steady fire. So yeah, I love
If
the
that's how you,
analogies
if that's
today.
how you want to wrap it up, sige. Bibigay ko yun sa'yo, love. Okay?
Yeah, I think that was a great point. Without communication, it started long time ago, and I feel that it's been such a huge and integral part of our relationship. And who knows, it might never burn out.
Wow. No, but love, that is my wish for a lot of couples in this day and age. Because I feel that that's where, you know, love, it's happened to a lot of people that we know. And people that, you know, we never imagined would get to Splitsville. So, you know, I really want to encourage, you know, the couples out there to don't let it get that far.
Yeah. Because it's not, it's never perfect. It's those like grind. It's the small things that you need to discuss so that you can actually iron things out.
Yeah.
Kahit papano, yung mga maliliit na yon can actually add up. So
It absolutely adds up.
It absolutely adds up. But unti-unti, if you iron it out along the way, and you don't sweep it under the rug,
Yes.
which a lot of people do.
Which a lot of people do. Because, you know, sometimes it's just a small thing.
Yeah.
But
Nakita mo na sa ilalim ng bed mo, andun na yung mga ahas, andun na yung mga...
Tapos bigla na lang lalabas na lang yun sa
na lang yung ahas.
sabon. It happens all the time.
Right.
It doesn't even have to just be in a relationship, but it happens all the time. Any of these small things that you put aside, they
Right.
build up. And, you know, I don't wish that on anyone. I really hate those stories of, you know, people breaking up.
Right. But when we're talking about communication, before we actually, end, communication face-to-face, communication via text, communication via phone,
What?
it doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Just
matter.
communicate, be honest with yourself, be honest with the person.
Right.
And get that message across. Of course, things that you also need to consider is how you get your message across.
Yes. That's
know?
why I want it face-to-face. Because face-to-face, you can see my emotions and how I say things. Diba?
Okay.
It's like, I love you. You mother effer you. I love you so much. Compared to mother effer. You know what I mean? So parang, it's how I say it. That's why I want it face-to-face. And
Okay.
maybe I can hold your hand. Maybe I can, it totally, for me, it will change everything.
Okay, that's you.
That's me.
Ako naman. And this is Drew and Aya.
Oo.
Okay, we're different with how we deal with things, but we
it
know
works.
each other, and this
It
is what
works.
works for us. Ako naman, I'm the type that will write it down. I'll
Yes.
compose this long-ass text, or I'll put it in my notes, or even just a small thing.
At wala pang
kunwari-
emoticon. Nakakatakot yung mga walang emoticon
love,
eh.
minsan there are just small things that really tick me off, and I'll just put it in a note just so that I remember that it's something that I want to bring up with you. Just so that I remember. Because, love, again, timing is also something that you need to consider.
Super. Yeah.
But you don't want to just bring it up because you want to get it out of the way. You want to bring it up at a time when your partner is also more open to accepting
Right.
these things.
Yep.
So minsan I'll just write it down in a note, just so that I am reminded that, okay, there is something that I need to raise with Drew, and it's this. Or minsan, if there's something that I really want to tell you and medyo malaman na siya, love, I will compose a long message. And I feel the reason why I do this, love, is because if I talk out of emotions, and if I were to talk to you right away, face to face, I am afraid I might say things that I might regret. Right. And I might say hurtful things and things that I won't be able to take back.
Tama.
So I would rather
be sure about what you're
I'm
say.
saying, and at least that way may time pa ako mag-edit.
Yeah.
And I can edit it in such a way that it's not so it's not attacking you.
Right. Ako, don't get me wrong. Even though it's face to face, I rehearse in front of the mirror. Like,
But love, that's what works for you.
Yeah.
So,
Correct.
I mean, if there was a time na, for me, I feel like, love, that was and sometimes when you do say something that hurts me,
Yeah.
again, magko-compose na naman ako message. Love, I don't think
nag-glitch na nga yung telepono niya dahil ang daming
it was,
masamang mga resentments.
Minsan I say, love, I don't think that was fair that you said that.
Correct.
But yeah, this is how I feel.
What works for us.
This is the system that has been working for us.
And we're constantly trying to adjust and, I guess try to improve on our communication skills in order to be better partners and to become better parents.
Yeah.
So, I love you and you just text it to me. Okay?
Text kita?
Text mo na lang.
Okay.
Alright?
Welcome to The Life with Apple.